Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another DC showcase. I just recently watched The Losers, and the best way I could describe this is if you took Jurassic Park meets time travel, basically. Um, it's sort of like a fish out of water story in a big way. But DC really does an excellent job with these showcases, and I had never heard of The Losers before. It was the same thing with Comanche, and I fell in love with Comanche. I adore his character, and I just thought that it was jam-packed of really precise, crisp action sequences that were so meticulously timed, and the delivery was good. Even the puns were good. Unlike Blue Beetle, which were just like, ugh. I mean, I love Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle was one that was done more so for fun, I think, but still was good. Even though it had groan-inducing puns, it was quite enjoyable. And I like the cheesiness of it, the whole hokey nature, which is what they were going for. So kudos to them on capturing something that looks like it would have come from 50s or the 60s, maybe even 70s, because it had that same flavor. Now, The Losers was more in line of Comanche, because it had that kind of gritty action that just stick it to you kind of feel. And as far as the film was concerned, even though it was short, I guess I can consider it a short rather than a film, because films are usually an hour long. I give it 2 thumbs way up, 5 stars, hands down. I'm hoping that they come out with more DC showcases. Now, I saw that they had Teen Titans Go, and please don't hate. I can't stand Teen Titans Go. However, they crossed over with the DC superhero girls, and I love the DC superhero girls. So I saw that in my lineup of Kiss Cartoon, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to withhold my judgment and I'm going to watch this film. Hopefully I will not regret it, because Teen Titans Go is just... I am really not a fan of it, and I wish they would just stop milking this cash cow for all it's worth. But reluctantly, I will watch, only because of the superhero girls. Now, I was watching Morona's Fantastic Tale. I need to find it again because I need to watch the whole thing, but once I do, I will do a review of it, because I'd heard about it, but it's something that I got into a little late because it has some age on it. It's not old, but it's something I've seen and thought, oh, well, that's different. So I want to review that as well, because I like art films like this one, and it's a children's film as well as a film for adults, so everybody can enjoy it. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? My new tan. I should say my new tattoo. Well, actually, I went to the IMS over the weekend, my 3rd time going if you count the F1 race, when my friend Eric actually took me, and God love him. Yeah, I'm praying that he does realize the good he did in the world and the impact he made on others' lives, because he was actually a very good man, just kind of insufferable. Sorry, Eric, but I was able to go yesterday and I witnessed history, and there were quite a few things that were really just unique about this race, and this is going to go down as one of the most unique in all 500 histories, I think. I had a blast. I had a magnificent time. I'm going to need some aloe, but beyond that, I wanted to talk about things I'm writing right now. Currently, I'm writing Our Little Corner of Earth, which is a steampunk story, and every different zone is actually divided into districts. For instance, you have one zone that's a forest zone, or you have the Arctic zone, or you've got the ghetto, or you have the beach. But my main story, since all the other districts are at peace and they get along, you've got the desert, which the desert is lawless. So you have the Ramshackle Gang, and you learn about them and where they come from and how they form. And then you have these other villains called the Varmints. And the Varmints are like a Hydra. You cut one head off and another grows in its place. So I'm intrigued in how I'm going to have this come to a close, because I'm at the denouement. So I'm getting ready to finish it up, and then I'm going to write Wise Gal, because I wrote a parody song, which is actually really more of a tribute than a parody, because I listened to George Michael's They Won't Go When I Go, and I fell in love with it. I thought he did all the backing vocals for that song, and it's very powerful, and it would work unbelievably well for Wise Gal. So I'm going to throw that in there. And there's another song that my main character sings, my main heroine. I'm in the process of getting a studio ready. I'm hoping to do a lot of really cool, interesting things at that studio. Other than that, I wanted to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. And I'm thinking about all the sacrifices that our men and women in uniform have made. So I salute you. I have the utmost respect for you because it's in my blood. I never have thought about joining myself because I'm too much of a coward. If I were drafted, I would say, please make me a drone pilot. But I know this sounds terrible. But I mean, I'm probably too old to be drafted. But if I were drafted, that's what I would do. I would demand, please put me in the drone program. Do not put me on the ground. But other than that, like I said, utmost respect for men and women in uniform. I had a wonderful day, and I had work, no big deal. They fed us at work like they usually do. But not much else to report other than those things, and I will be writing more cryptid stories. Just busy, 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 finishing up Our Little Corner of Earth. But beyond that, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna be busy. Till next time, live well and prosper. Ciao, tutti.